Hello, everybody. An hour earlier than advertised, but today's quite a busy day. It's little daughter's birthday party, so we won't be doing a live tonight. So I thought instead of that, I'd come on and do a nice little juicy review on, obviously, everybody knows from Net Reality, our Graham. We did purchase these last week, me and another team member. We purchased them because we thought, you know what, well, we're going to give these a go. He's a lovely bloke. Let's have a crack and see what they're like. But yes, how's everybody's week gone? It's been absolutely insane busy. Hello, Lynn Smith. How you doing? No live mixing today, unfortunately. But we are here to do a lovely little review on the AMATORIUM. So I've been running these for the last couple of days on regulated, unregulated. I've had them in RDAs, I've had them in stock tanks. And today, we're going to be putting them in the PMP. And let's just say they're good, man. They are pretty much, you'll get a liquid and it doesn't really transfer well from stock coil to like RDA. This really does cover all the bases. It's really, really flexible. Let's just call it flexible. You can run it in anything. Hello, Craig Brown. How you doing, sir? Can anyone hear the music going on in the background? Because this is the first time I've done like a screen share with music. So is that all right? Sound levels okay for everybody before I start? I wasn't even going to do this live, but I thought, let's just get on and do it because we're not on tonight and I don't want to let people down because everyone's getting used to us being on a Saturday night and I thought no one's on during the day. It's all right if we do a little juice thing during the day. That's fine. We might have our Stefan coming along to this live as well because he bought the range as well to try out. So you're going to get our totally unbiased, brutal truth on this liquid. We did promise never to do liquid reviews because, it does seem a bit shitty for mixers to be critiquing other mixers, unless asked to, of course. And we didn't get asked to do this, but I have spoken to Graham, given my total honest feedback to Graham. And I think he's really happy with the feedback I gave, and just doesn't see it as being too brutal, too much of a shit, really. But yeah, I have been on these all week. Let's talk about the flavours. We have Beguile, which is a raspberry donut. We are going to break it down into the flavours in a minute. So we've got Beguile, raspberry donut. We have Vitalize. Can you see it nice? And that's a mint cake. Kendall mint cake. It's like the inner of a candy rock, only softer, like not sticky. It's kind of a bit like that. And Enlighten, which is a lemon pocket, which is lemon yogurt wrapped in a nice little phyllo pastry. They're all three flavours, and I have been absolutely hammering these to death. There's hardly anything left of any of them. So I will probably be restocking with Graham over in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we've got our own things to be doing. But yeah, let's start having a little breakdown, and then hopefully Stefan comes on and we can have his thoughts on the liquids as well. Just check my messages. Everyone's sending us voice notes and they're not working. 10-15 minutes, Stefan's going to be in. So might as well do a bit of a chit-chat till then, because it's not long to wait, isn't it? And I do have some jammy donuts on hand, not mine. These are for the party. Not really the party food or anything. We've got balloons everywhere and all sorts. So yes, it's someone's birthday, hence why we're not on tonight. So yeah, I'm not going to apologise because, family does come first, and sometimes you've got to take a night off, haven't you? It only happens once a year. So I'm going to load up on Lemon Pocket, which is Enlighten. Ready for Stefan coming in. We'll run down that flavour to start with. But yeah, how's your guys' weeks been? I've had a bit of a funny week, to be fair. It's been super, super busy, but funny. We've had a good laugh. So yeah, I might as well load up on Lemon Pocket, because I haven't run this one in a stock tank yet. I'm And by stock tank, I mean anything that's sub-ohm with a replaceable coil. It smells so good. So no reviews until Stefan gets these. We've got about 10-15 minutes. If anyone wants to talk about anything that's been happening, I'm trying to think of interesting things that have happened this week. Not much, to be fair. Not much. A bit of trolling. But that's about it. Nothing major. It's been a lovely little week in the world of YouTube and Facebook. Oh, I want to start talking about the brick on it. Really want to start talking about them. I'm going to keep stum, keep the lips peeled. But yeah, my stepdaughter's out with her mum right now, so perfect opportunity to just jump on here. Oh, Big D. Our Shrek's down at Big D shop in Slaithwaite, or Slowit. Slowit to the locals, I do believe. Lovely little shop, so if you're down in Slowit or Slaithwaite, get yourself popped into Big D's shop and make sure you ask for a charger, because I've noticed they're right up on the top, right up high, and you'll have to get the steps out because he's only got little legs. So if I end up down that way, I want to make sure that every time I'm down that way, he gets us a new charger. But it does look stunning. The shop is amazing. Danny, you need to get our liquids in your shop, mate. Same. And possibly these too. AMATORIUM. Very, very good. Very, very good. I did a meme of Shrek enjoying his Live Lounge Liquids vintage cola the other day, and I don't know if I can share it. I might have to. Hang on, I'll upload it on my phone. I'm going to have to mute the phone, otherwise we're going to get a bit of feedback and we don't want that. Let's have a look, see if I can find it. Yeah, has everyone had a good week? It's scorching out here. It's scorching up in the northeast. I've been listening to all sorts of music this week. Music that I normally wouldn't listen to. I'm like a bit of a rock kind of guy, and I've recently got into a bit of northeast rap, which is like very much unlike me. And this guy called Rick Fury. So if anyone's heard of Rick Fury, go and give him a sub. I think he's been about for quite a few years, and just these words just touch, man. They're good. There's old Big D, how you doing? Yeah, make sure you get some charges for him, mate. When I'm down, the world's going to return back to normal. We'll pop down there, mate, when I'm travelling. Because I normally do a lot of travelling. Just not so much since COVID. But yeah, absolutely wicked shop. So if you want a coffee or a slushie or a charger, go and see Big D. Let's see if I can upload this little meme that I made on our little... It was so good, man. It was so good. It's our Shrek just holding the vintage cola. Obviously, I haven't advertised this, so you might notice there's not many people sat in the wings or anything like that, because I haven't advertised it. It was off the cuff. The kids were supposed to be back at like 1 o'clock. I thought I'd best not go live until they're here, because I don't want them walking in midstream. Exactly, man. I know I do dig, Daddy, but you're lovely. And lovely shop, and I hope you absolutely smash it down there in the second shop, man. Let's have a look, see if I can put this little thing in without interrupting the stream. But yeah, it looks like a lovely shop, and apparently someone shut the window. That's not good. I'm going to mute myself, stop calm. That's it. Perfect. Let's see if I can upload this little image I did of our Shrek. Oh, it's got to be in. I've been doing all sorts of racy, weird memes this week. You too, buddy. Get them slushies going, because it's scorching. Let's see if I can find these little memes while we're waiting for our Stefan. It was publicised to go live at 3:50, by the way, guys, but I did a little bit of a cock-up, didn't I? Little bit of a cock-up. I was just like, quick, I need to do some art, I need to do a thumbnail, I need to do this, that. Let's see if I can pull this up. There's our Shrek with his vintage cola, absolutely smashing it. I do like that. I like messing about. So yeah, 2 bottles of vintage cola because one just isn't enough. There we go. And then I'll boot this one. Remove. There we go. But yes, lovely, lovely weather. Too hot to be indoors. So after this, I'll probably get some... We bought some alcohol today. I'm not really a big alcohol lover. Never get a chance, to be fair, but I'll probably sit in the garden with a nice raspberry vodka and cloudy lemon. Just struggling to pick the liquids off the bottom shelf. It was nice hopping in the other night, mate. Obviously, the after stream, it was nice to pop in, even though I was having loads of tech issues. I had a very busy night last night with Mrs. Liquids. Just watching films and stuff was nice. So it was nice to have that little bit of breathing space because it doesn't happen very often because I've been working all hours, like 12-hour days with 2 hours travel on for the last 3-4 weeks solid. And it's been non-stop in the lab, packing orders. You know, I normally wake up and I've got like 2.5 hours to pack any orders that are up here because obviously taking the reins quite a lot on packaging and getting the orders out. But, you know, 2.5 hours to yourself every day, of which a good 2 hours is being spent packing. So, you know, that extra half hour is like, should I eat or should I not? Should I eat or should I not? So I normally try and get something to eat, but my poor dog didn't get much walking last week. So really, really sorry for him. But he did get a walk when the missus came to him. So he wasn't totally neglected. Bless his little face. He just lay down there. He's a lovely little kid. Is that our Shrek? Because obviously very tall, 7'15" or something. Our Shrek is massive, at least 9 foot. 9 foot tall at least. So I imagine those bottom shelves do. See, you'd be good to work there. You cover the highs and the lows, ups and the downs. I think Big D should give you a job. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to start the review on these because I've had an interesting week with them. It's been really good. So yeah, just waiting for Stefan to come in, but there's no rush. Can anybody hear the music in the background or not? If so, is it too loud? Oh, and we have Stefan coming in. Hello, Treacle. How you doing?
You all right? Yeah, I'm all good, man. You surprised me a bit. You went a bit premature. I had to get set up.
I shot off early, mate. I did a shot off early. Ooh, Shrek's going to be doing a little look-see into our strawberry, not strawberry indulgence, it's what? True Defiance, which is a lovely strawberry liquid that we sent him, and some boutiques as well. Enjoy those, mate. Lots of love went into those, not personal. Just, you know, yeah, I need to shut up now because I'm turning this dirty and it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, we always put a lot of love into the stuff we do, man. And so we hope that relays and you have a really, really nice day. And we're going to do a little rundown of these flavours. I think we'll let our Stefan give his opinion prior to mine. And just see if we match up and stuff. Stefan is my like palate twin when it comes to liquids and stuff. Like if I think it's good, I'll send it down to Stefan. He's like, yeah, it's good. It could do with this. And we do that tweak, and then I try it, and it's like, it could be good, but we could do, and we just bounce off each other. So yes, I do trust Stefan's word when it comes to liquids and stuff, because it's very much like my own. So which one do you want to start on, Stefan?
What one you got loaded up?
I've got loaded in. I've got the lemon pocket.
Yeah, I've got lemon. I can do the lemon. I've got set up.
So we are brutal. You know, we will be brutal. To be totally honest, no messing about, and just true feedback, man. From people that do. From people that do.
It's a really good lemon. I like it.
It's a very delicate lemon, isn't it? It's a very delicate. It's not like a zingy, in your face lemon.
It's a lot with lemon. A lot of the time with lemon mixes, you get the sif.
Yeah,
like
well, this is like a baked lemon.
Yeah, this is more like the real fruit. You even get the peel.
He's out with Chris. Chris has just had his second vaccination today, so that's why he's not on. He's just busy down in York, waiting to be vaccinated. Vax. What's that he's saying? Needs to do a lemon curd rice pudding. We can arrange that, mate. We can arrange that. We've been talking with a lot of people on a lot of different flavours. Right, I want to sit back, chill out. Stefan, thoughts on Lemon Pocket? What are you getting and what's your verdict?
I get a very authentic lemon. It's got the lemon peel in it. It's got a slight back tone of the yogurt, which cuts through the lemon nicely, I think. And then you get a buttery croissant pastry instead of like that flaky. It's like a flaky croissant buttery pastry. It's really nice. It's really good, really well balanced juice. Definitely, yeah, I like it a lot. I've been vaping it since Wednesday, on and off. It's really nice.
Yeah. I'll just reinforce that. Has anyone ever baked a lemon in the oven? Maybe not, because I'm just a bit of a weirdo like that. So if you bake a lemon in the oven, it goes like really, not only gooey,
takes the sourness out of it.
Caramelizes a little bit.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't so much say it's a fresh lemon. I would say it's like a baked lemon. It's not a synthetic kind of taste. It's like a real lemon baked in lemon. 100%. You do get that lovely kind of yogurty, creamy yogurt with a nice like kind of phyllo or croissant, pastry, and it's really well done. It's really well balanced. I've got to admire Net's balancing skills because they're just superb. It's not overly complex. It's what it needs to be. The sweetness level isn't too high at all. I don't believe he's used any sweetener in any of them. If he has, it's very, very minimal. So your coils
and it smells nice as well.
You know what, mate?
It's got a nice smell to it as well.
Yeah, there's no synth smell. There's no synth taste. So yes, I would give it a good. It's up there. It's definitely up there. I'd say a 9 out of 10 on this one. All the lemons I've ever tried, this is a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, 8.5, 9 for me on the Enlighten.
So really for a first run at like a commercial liquid, that's pretty impressive. Not going to compare it or anything because it's its own thing. It's not like this is like a lemon curd. It's like a lemon curd mixed in with yogurt and a phyllo pastry. And I've tried it at low wattage. I've tried it at high wattage. You get. Let's ramp it up. Let's see what we get at kind of max power.
I'm on 120. I'm on 120 on 0.1 Fralians.
See, I'm just running basic today. But I'd say as you if you shoot it up, you lose the lemon a little bit and you get more of the pastry.
The pastry comes out the higher you go up. It's really nice.
So I would suggest running this at about like a 3.2 volt, maybe a bit lower. Let's have a look. 3 volts, bang on 3 volts.
I'm on 3.5, and that's perfect for me. But I like a hotter vape, so
it's the best of everything, isn't it? It just blends really well at that level.
Yeah, really nice.
So what are you running it on?
I've got it on 3.5 volts on a 0.1 Fralian.
Is that on a Nightmare?
in the nightmare. Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's the winner. That's a 9 out of 10. Let's put a 9 out of 10. I wish I'd have made some bumpers. 9 out of 10 for Lemon Pocket, which is a massive, massive score.
Yeah,
Massive
it's really good.
score. It's its own entity. It's a new thing. We haven't done a lemon yet, but I'd hope we can achieve that.
Out of the three, it's my favourite.
Yeah, I would say that myself. I really enjoy that one. So I'll just get rid of some of this.
Need multiple setups.
Well, I've got loads of little tanks, man, but I haven't got enough coils to do them. I wanted to run it in like a stock coil. Well, the cat's going mental out there, jumping on me dog's pig toy. So that's definitely a winner. It's not too sweet. It's not your standard commercial kind of style liquid at all.
Yeah, it's not over sweetened. Nothing.
It's
I've been
bloody
running
well
it on the same.
balanced.
I've been running it on the same cotton, and I've been running it on the same coils and cotton since Wednesday, and they're still white. I'll take the cap off.
I'd be very happy having that in our range. It's that good. I would be very happy. And we've been told we've got all day bangers. I would be very happy to put this in our range, 100%.
Yeah, really good.
And we are working on like a lemon biscuit at the minute, which is going to be lemon cardamom and actually a crumbly ass biscuit that's going to be very buttery. So we are working on a lemon, which is going to be absolutely totally different to anything you've ever tried before, because it's going to have like a cardamom in there, just to be absolutely weird and abnormal. Let's see if anyone beats us to the pull.
I've had a cardamom juice.
No one can do the shit the way we do. So yeah, really, really good, man. Right, we're starting to get to the bottom of it.
I've got Big Isle set up.
You've got Big Isle, right? I've only got Big Isle.
Yeah.
So that is raspberry donut. Let's have this tamper put in.
I've got that on the big boy. 170 watts on a 0.11 Fralian.
Oh, jeez. I finger dab them before. You know, you can tell a lot off a finger dab, and people are like, oh, what are you doing? But you can taste those synthetic notes even before you try and vape it. You know, you can taste it if it's like overly sweet, you get that weird. If it's, you know, if someone's used any kind of additives, you can tell. So they're very, very clean liquid. Let's have a crack at Big Isle Raspberry Donut. If anybody's watching on the replay, feel very free to add your comments in. Give your thoughts. If you've tried the liquids, let's see how close we are to your thoughts. Right, let's have a go. Right, Stefan? Big Isle, your thoughts?
The raspberry is definitely there. The raspberry's really nice. Definitely not too sharp. The cream comes in and cuts through the raspberry, so it's not too overpowering. The donut, it's not really a fried donut for me. It's more of a bready taste. Yeah. I'll close the airflow down a bit. Yeah, the raspberry's amazing. I really like the raspberry. The donut's not really there for me, to be honest. Not a fried donut.
Try and ramp it up a bit, man. I mean, it's a new, unique flavour. I've never had a donut that tastes like that, so I want to give my little views and opinions on it.
Yeah,
This is the raspberry compote.
I'll bump it up to 200.
Yeah, give it a shot, man, before I get tore in. It doesn't matter how brutal we get, you know. We'll give you a massive verdict at the end. Is it worth getting? Is it not?
Bumping it up, I get the donut, but it's still not. It's not
getting
fried
more of
donut.
like a sugary note to it, like a
powdered, like a powdered sugar.
Yeah. The higher you push it, the more that powdery sugarness comes out. But I don't normally know that.
And the cream comes out more at higher wattages as well.
Cream? You getting cream?
Yeah, I'm getting cream at 200.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. You're probably picking up something that I'm not there. Right, well, my verdict is the raspberry is absolutely bang on. The compote is very nice. It's like a juicy, you know, if you bit into a donut, if I was to smash into one of these donuts, that kind of raspberry is really authentic and really good.
Really good. The raspberry, he's nailed the raspberry, in my opinion. It's
probably
really
one
good.
of the best raspberry fillings I've ever had. So on that note, it's a massive success. When it comes to, Stefan was saying, like the non-fried kind of donut, it's more of like a bread. It's very doughy, but you're missing that kind of fried element. So that kind
it's
of
not like It's not like a King's meal bread. It's not like the white bread you get in the
No, it would be a sweet bread.
Yeah, it's a sweet bread.
What kind of bread?
I say,
onto like
you know
bread.
You know the bread they use for Belgian buns.
Yeah.
Like that bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get a fried donut, but I do definitely get a dessert pastry.
Yeah.
Bready
it's
taste.
Very good. It's very good. It's very unique as far as like donut flavors go. I didn't pick up any creams though, man. I didn't pick up any creams at all.
I am running 6 ply Fralians at very high wattage.
You're running the big. But yeah, that could have just been used as, as a fluffer to like steady the dough out a little bit. I think maybe that's why I'm not picking up on it.
I think he's used the cream to balance the raspberry, so it's not too sharp.
Right.
Yeah,
that makes sense. It does make sense, man. But yeah, I'm getting a lovely raspberry. The dough it's a lovely dough, but I wouldn't say it's exactly the donut that I would expect to get. It's not like something you would like a fresh fried donut or something sprinkled in sugar. It's not like that. It's very, very unique as a flavor goes, and I'd say it's better than 99% of all the donuts out there at the moment. It's nice. It's not too sweet. You're going to get a cracking coil life out of it, and I'd say it's a
same thing.
It's a big success.
I haven't really. Yeah, that's really nice. I haven't had a rewick or anything.
The only thing I would say negative is there's a certain dryness.
Yeah, definitely at higher wattage, it does dry your mouth out.
There is a dryness to it. It's not like a juicy. It doesn't, trick your palate into like producing saliva or anything. It's not one of those juicy mouth fillers.
But I get that with powder. When you have a powdered donut, it does dry your mouth out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's what he was going for.
If he has, he's nailed it.
Like if you have a sugared powdered donut, it does dry your mouth out a bit. You do get a little bit of the chalkiness, the chalky sugar powdered donut.
Yeah.
I think.
How would you compare it to Glory Hole jokes? Don't. Totally different entities. I think we've nailed it 100% with Glory Hole. But this is a very, very good, unique flavour.
They are very different juices. So you can't really compare them.
You cannot.
The raspberry in the Glory Hole is more of a jammy, sweet raspberry, whereas this is more of a fresh, sharp, cooly raspberry, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both good. They're not really on the same. They might be both donuts, but they're so different you can't compare them.
Exactly. Where we use like elderflower and lemon in with our raspberry, that really brings a lot to that recipe. Where Graham's like really honed in on the doughiness. Let's make this doughy. let's nail this jamminess, and he's done it.
And he hasn't gone the way of a lot of commercial juices where they just pack it full of sugar, and it's just you get that horrible chemically nasty sweetness. All the sweetness is, I'd say, on point.
We are we're this brutal about our own liquids, aren't we? It's like you've got to.
I wouldn't say it's brutal. They're actually really good juices.
Yeah.
Right.
So we might sound like we're being negative and picking up on little faults and stuff, but these are better than a lot of liquids that are already out there. A hell of a lot better, and a massive success to Graham.
Yeah, Graham should be really proud of these. If I'd put my name on these. I'd be quite happy to put my name on them.
With the lemon pocket, I was like, yeah, I'd gladly introduce that in our range and put my name to that. With the raspberry donut, I wouldn't, because we already have ours. We already have ours. But if we didn't, I'd be like, I'd be happy. I'd be happy to put my name on that and say, yeah, that's one of ours. So Graham,
if I bought this from a shop, would I be unhappy? No, I'd buy it again.
Yeah,
really good stuff. Yeah,
2 all-day bangers ish. The raspberry wouldn't be an all-day banger for me just because of that dryness. And I'm not saying it's like overly dry. It's not overly dry. Don't get us wrong. Like it's a slight dryness. It doesn't like.
I would say get it out of the stock tank and get it into a dripper.
Yeah, I've tried it. I've had it in the Wasp Nano. I've had it in a couple of ideas, mate.
You don't vape as high as me either. That's another thing.
No, I like a nice mellow vapor. I have cranked them up just to see what happens at those different levels. So yeah, I'd be thrilled to call those my own. You've done a really cracking job. So Graham, if you're watching back, we're not slating you, mate. We might be seeming to be a bit, oh yeah, it's this, and this, but at the end of the day, it's better than most liquids that are out there currently. 100%, and you should be very, very proud of yourself. Very proud. Right,
I just got to change over RDAs, all that.
I don't think anybody goes this deep into a flavour profile, do they, when they're doing juice reviews?
They just like dry the wick out and then just whack it on the same wick.
Yeah. And they don't like... when you're saying creams, I didn't pick up any creams in the raspberry. So it's not...
I get it. I don't get it at low wattages. I don't get the cream at low wattages. I have to bump it up to get the cream. But I vape at higher wattages. So if you vape at higher wattages, you're definitely going to get the cream.
Yeah. But yeah.
Let me go into the DNA chip and I'll tell you how many volts I'm putting. Puff info. With my punch, with my settings, I'm hitting 235.2 watts.
5,000 watts.
Oh, this is only halfway, mate. I can go a lot higher.
Yeah, I'm on 50.
But yeah, I definitely get the creams at the higher wattages. It's almost at the higher wattages. It's like it's almost like it's like a drumstick flex.
Right.
With the bread. Like the creams come in with the raspberry and make it like a drumstick bread.
Yeah,
like
and that
sweet bread
goes through.
Yeah.
And that kind of sprinkly sugar. Nice powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar. Yeah, it's definitely on the mouth.
If you could achieve that with like kind of a fried ice cream. Like a fried ice cream note in there, I reckon there's probably... Yeah, I'm going to shut up now. I don't want anyone trying to mimic. Right, what we're doing. So
we're on the Vitalize.
Vitalize.
This is the one that really intrigued me about the range, because you don't really see a Kendall mint cake.
I was most excited about this one.
It's good. I like it, and I don't vape. I don't vape mints.
Yeah,
And
I'm not a big lover of mints, but it's like the mint for people that don't like things too minty.
it's a very subtle. It's a very subtle mint. I wouldn't say it's overpowering.
No, the way this has been done is very, very clever indeed. And this one, I'd say this one deserves a little bit of a round of applause because
Yeah,
how he's crafted this one, genius.
it's the best mint I've tried.
Yeah, hands down, the best
Yeah.
mint anywhere right now.
Yeah.
Until we make one, jokes. But we are working. We have been working on a mint for a long time. It's been sat in the back room, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The Hitcher, little polar eye guy from the Mighty Boosh. We've been working on that one for a long time now, but it's nothing like this. It's more ours is more of like a glacier mint, so it's very punchy, very snappy. Totally different, and this is just bloody genius. This is genius. So, Stefan, I'll let you fire away, mate.
On the smell and lick test, you do get a very nice peppermint. It's like, I would say, it's almost like polos for me. Like you put a fresh, like an extra strong mint, like a tree balls. Almost, you get the chalkiness, that white chalkiness on the lick test. On the vape, it completely just goes above what it is on the lick test. It's really nice.
It's a lot more tamed down than you would expect, isn't it? Going off the lick test.
The mint is stronger on the lick test, but then when you vape it, it mellows out.
Yeah. Very, very clever liquid, this one.
It's almost like a creamy mint, like a creamy chalky mint. Like the inside, I'd say it's like tree balls, but tree balls like level with the chalkiness. But then, have you ever had like a Fry's chocolate bar and the peppermint cream that's inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. I wouldn't say it's as strong as a Kendall, as strong on the mint as a Kendall mint cake, but it's really nice. I really like it, and I don't vape mints, so
No. Yeah. You know, this is a lip smacker though, isn't it? It gets those juices going. Even though it has that like kind of I don't know, it's like a force mute going on here, and it's been done on purpose to achieve this, and I think it's bloody genius. So there's something in this that's really clever.
Yeah, I spoke to Graham I sent him a message with my feedback on him, and we spoke about the mint, and he said he tried to bump the mint up, but he lost some of the flavour, and the mint was overpowering, so he dialed it back a bit. Yeah.
So it's a very, very clever one. So if anyone hasn't tried this and you're not really too keen on mints, I would definitely add this to your basket if you're over at amatorium.co.uk. There's only 3 flavours, and they're all really, really good. My thoughts on Vitalize are pretty much exactly mirroring Stefan's. It's probably the most unique, nice mint that I've had in a very, very long time. There's some weird witchcraft going on in this one because, you know, you're getting that chalky, subdued kind of flavour that you would get from like a Kendall mint cake, but like Stefan says, not as high on the mint. So however he's done that is bloody genius, and he needs a round of applause. I think that one should win possibly mint experience of the year. That is really good.
I think, to be honest, I think he should get an award for the lemon, because I think it's god tier. It's god tier, mate. Really good. And I've tried
it. Should be winning some awards this year.
Yeah, I've tried a lot of lemons. I've been through a lot of lemons in the last couple of months. Lemon cheesecakes, lemon meringue pies. I've tried apparently the best lemon meringue pie on the market at the moment. The lemon pocket smashes that for me as well.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
would
shame.
say that I haven't tried that lemon meringue tart that you're on about, but I would say this
Mm.
is the best kind of lemon creation that I've had. Yeah, I know ours has lemon in our glory hole, but again, it's a completely different ball game. It's totally different. It's just really nice, man. This is really really nice. I'd say this is my favorite flavor of the three, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
But this one, I'm going to give this one 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he smashed. He smashed them in.
It's not really my profile, but that mint is bloody witchcraft. I tell you, it is really really different, really unique. And if that doesn't win an award this, say in 2020, might be a bit late for this year, but if that doesn't win an award in 2020, there's something wrong in the world, because that is really really good. The best mint I've ever had. And like I say, there's witchcraft going on. There's a powderiness in there. There's some force mutant going on in there to make it exactly what it should be. So that isn't your run of the mill mixer. You know, that takes a lot of skill.
He uses the game changer for blending. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So absolutely wicked, man. So three absolutely banger flavors. The only one that I marked down a little bit was Beguile, the raspberry donut, and that was purely because of the dryness for me. And it's not like, oh, that's super dry. It's like,
it's when you're chain vaping it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it just doesn't flood your mouth. But the flavors in it, the doughiness and the raspberry flavor, absolutely stunning, superb. So as its own new thing, that's wicked. Vitalize, Kendall Mint Cake, 10 out of 10. I'll put that in there in a second. Enlighten, I give that a 9 out of 10. But that is probably one of the best lemons this year. One of the best lemons this year. And it
definitely.
right, let's have a look. Vitalize. I've never thought I'd score anybody else's liquid a 10 out of 10. That is genius. That is bloody genius. So get on it, guys. If you haven't tried it, I wish we were stocking it, because it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
But
no
if you
bullshit. We're obviously not bullshitting you. We didn't get these from Graham for free. We paid full price for them.
full price,
So
no
these are
discount.
no
It was just that
discount, full
interesting.
price.
And because we know Graham and we're friends with Graham, you know, it doesn't in any way dissuade our opinions. As you've seen, I've absolutely gone wild on some of the things that I'm not really all right with, but it still doesn't make it a bad liquid. It is one of the best ranges of liquids that I've tried in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Three bangers. Three
Yeah,
flavour.
they're all three of them are really nice. The lemon pocket for me is the winner of the range, to be honest, so far. The vitalized mint cake second. I don't vape mints, and that is very nice. That is a very nice mint.
Yeah.
The raspberry donut, it is a very nice raspberry. I don't get the donut from it. I get a bread,
Yeah.
the sweet bread.
You're not getting that fried.
But it is a good juice. It is a good juice.
I wouldn't say it's like, just trying to think of a way to describe it. It kind of is a donut, but it's not. The doughiness is absolutely insane good. There's just that little bit of a fried element that's not there, and I think that would bring in that lovely, like, kind of mouth whoosh of liquid. You know, that will get your palate really buzzing. And you know, the sugariness isn't quite there. It is when you pump it up high. When you pump it up high, you're getting that like kind of sugar.
You get the powdered sugar and the cream when you pump it up. But I don't get it at lower wattages.
I'm gonna
But I
try and
don't
rate
vape
it
it.
high, not on this, and just see what I get then. I've tried it in the neck. I've tried it, you know, in an RTA, but I didn't really ramp it up in there, so I'm gonna have to. But yeah, this is good. So if anybody watching and thinking of a new range for the shop, obviously Live Lounge, but have a look at Amatorium as well. Have a look at Amatorium. I don't know if he's putting them out for retail at the moment, but I think you deserve to yourself and your customers to get some of this in. Lynn Smith
Let's get
says
some.
she wants the Beguile and Vitalise. I hope you get what we got from it. But the Beguile, it is. You might see what we see, but it's still a very unique. I would go out and buy that time and time again. So I'm not saying
the raspberry hits you in the mouth.
I would go out and buy that time and time again, and I will do. It's nice to support up and just absolutely wicked people. Vitalise, that's my number 2, even though it's my highest scoring. So that's a 10 out of 10, but that's my number 2. And that is witchcraft. Everybody
really good.
Of it. My number 1 spot, which is only 9 out of 10, is the lemon pocket, which is that's my little love. That's my little love. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's not going to last long. I'm already halfway through the bottle.
Mate.
Yeah, I'm already halfway through the bottle on the lemon.
Next batch, we need 120ml bottles, please. So yeah, he's done really well. He's done superbly well. So we have a 10 out of 10 on the Vitalise. We have 8.5 on Beguile, which is still a lot higher than 99% of all donuts out there. And then we have a 9 out of 10 on Enlighten. I think that's a good rundown, man. I think we've absolutely we've broke them flavours down immensely. And I hope that anyone trying them kind of aligns. Well, you don't have to align with that. You might pick something up from that we don't, but we do this on a daily.
Taste is subjective.
It is. Like I couldn't pick up the cream, Stefan did. But yeah, absolutely wicked. And thanks for joining, Stefan.
No worries, mate.
I've got to get ready for parties in a little bit.
How old is she today?
She's 10, man. She's 10. But she went on a little bit of a spending spree with her dad, and then she's come back with loads of lovely little gifts. And she's like, "Oh, I got you this fidget thing." So she spent her birthday money getting me this little fidget thing. Like a fidget, you just sit and press the buttons and stuff. So it was really cute. She's a properly lovely little girl. So I've got a fidget for her birthday, which probably I'll never use, but it's still lovely, man. Slush.
Yeah, I've got a juice line in today. I've got another one for today.
Les Pickens.
This is Les Pickens, yes.
We're not actually Les Pickens, but the juice cabin.
Yeah. And I got I'll show you. Hold up, I'll get the
I want to try them, man. I want to get the guys on here as well. Be nice to get the guys over at the juice cabin over here.
Yeah.
Let's sort these mixes out. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's got an actual vanilla pod inside the bottle.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, and it's been steeped in a Jack Daniels barrel.
I like it.
I'm looking forward to breaking them down and getting my feedback out there. But yeah, should be good. We should definitely get them on at some point. Talk about their net. They are like the leading people on net tobaccos in the country. So
I wouldn't mind at the lab making some net tobacco.
Yeah. Well, yeah, talk to them. They can help you with the process.
Or just have a word with them and ask them to knock us some concentrate up.
Yeah, they sell the concentrates on the site.
Oh, excellent. If someone's king of what they do, I'd still like to learn how to do it for myself because, we use a lot of weird and interesting processes to get things out. So it would be really nice just to smash heads with the people that are doing things. Like we don't follow, we follow a legal guidebook.
It hasn't got creams on top of creams on top of creams on top of creams.
On top of creams on top of creams. So we follow everything to the legal dot. But when it comes to like being creative, we just do our own bloody thing, don't we? So it'd be nice to clash heads with someone else that is the same as that. So, the guys over the definitely someone I'd be very interested in getting on. and hopefully get that sorted within the next couple of weeks. Try and do an extended special, like 3 or 4 hours with those guys.
And they're local boys as well to you.
Yeah. There's one that's up near Durham, I do believe, and then the other one is in is it Bradford?
No, Pontefract.
Pontefract.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do a Pontefract cake. Isn't that a mint cake, Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our graham. That one deserves an award. The lemon pocket.
All 3 of them
deserves an award.
Definitely.
This is the only one I had any critique on. But it's still a world class flavour. It really is. Very unique, very different.
People wouldn't probably break them down like us, because we test juices every day and flavours every day, so we can taste certain things that other people can't taste. We can pick out flavours.
Mr. Ohms Coils, how are you, sir?
Right, mate. Yeah, I've got some of his coils coming, so I'll be trying them out.
We've got a cat. We've got a bloody cat. I haven't grown a tail. It's the cat, the little beast. But yeah, just thanks everybody for dropping in, man. I hope everyone enjoys our not little review. It was quite an in-depth review, and we did, pull out the far end of a fart, so to speak, in breaking those flavours down and giving you a truthful opinion of what you get from them. We're not here to ask it at all. If something's bad, we're going to tell you. If something's great, we're going to tell you. And we're not going to make a habit of doing reviews, but if we do stumble across something absolutely superb, then like the AMATORIUM, which is absolutely superb, then we're going to tell you about it, man. 100%. Just having my little fidget spinner. Oh, cat. Away with your cat. Someone's hungry. So yeah, absolutely great having you guys on. Lovely getting your feedback as well, Stefan. Obviously, we're not on tonight, so don't. That's why we're on now. There's a little girl's birthday party tonight, and I've got to be there, so I can't just hide out in the little, out in the little mixing room out back and let the party go on. So it's been a pleasure, guys. Not see you tonight, but you will see us next week. And make sure you support great mixes. Obviously, liveloungeliquids.com, but also a new one to bookmark, amatorium.co.uk. So liveloungeliquids.com, Amatorium UK. Definitely two brands to look out for, because the flavours are absolutely fucking fire. I didn't just swear that it's before 9 p.m, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't swear. Just I didn't do that one. So yes, we will see you next Saturday, if not sooner. Stay safe, have fun.
And Chris should be back next Saturday, hopefully, if he's not dead from his.
If he's not dead.
Yeah.
If he's not dead. Now, I'll just leave you with a picture of our Shrek with his vintage cola. We've had a lovely review of. I'll just talk about that quickly. Shrek. We didn't send him. We sent him a couple of our liquids out because we just wanted him to try something different, man. Everybody supports us very heavily, but Shrek kind of goes above and beyond. He gets involved in the forum and stuff like that. So we sent him a couple of liquids. We sent him our vintage cola. We sent him, and then he bought some. We sent him a couple. Then he he believed in it that much that he went out and bought some. So expect a couple of reviews from Shrek. We didn't tell him to do it. We don't want, we're not in it like that. But he went out and bought a bottle of Fentimans, and he did a side-by-side review with a bottle of Fentimans, which is like, it's not a very, I don't think anyone's ever tried to do that kind of flavour, which is very spice orientated. It's like a true original, like a Victorian style.
It's an old-fashioned cola, like a temperance house cola.
Yeah, and it's not fizzy. It's just really bloody nice, man. But if you ever have had Fentimans, you get like leave a third in the bottle, give it a shake up, you get all that the settling residues at the bottom. it's that kind of taste when you're smashing around vintage colour, and it's going down an absolute treat. So big thanks to Shrek for the review the other day. He's got another couple planned, even though we tell him not to, little bugger. And yeah, just massive thanks for all the love. And I hope, really, really hope that everybody's enjoyed this honest, totally honest review, because we're not scared about upsetting. But that's not in a passive aggressive way, but we're always going to be truthful, always truthful. So on that note, peace out.
See you later, everyone.
See you all later. Oops. Bye.